hungry for action, and that is a classic. One-handed, one fingertip over the edge of the ball to stop that thing, hold off the defense.
Jimmy's going to zone it out.
Well, if you got some stakes, this is a big play for you. Fade ball, end zone. Incomplete. Johnson thinks that he got it. Had a foot in with control. The officials said no. Darius Dixon, the freshman corner, was draped all over him.
After review, the ruling on the field is upheld. The pass is incomplete. It's fourth down.
One more play for everybody to sweat it out. Final play of this game with 4 seconds to go on a fourth down for Villanova. Maddox on the final play of the game. Rolling right. What's he got? Maddox lets it fly. It is! Oh, man! What a catch by Brandon Binkowski. His first career touchdown catch. Has points on the board for Villanova and very significant points on that highlight catch.
Tanner Maddox, unbelievable effort, unbelievable guts.
Talented. Vernon in pursuit of Bradford, and Sam threw it away.
Good effort by Vernon. You got to give Olivier. Longstreet throws it downfield. It is more jump ball. And he comes down with it. Still on his feet. Oh my gosh. More inside the 20. Breaking for the end zone. Touchdown.
Oh my gosh.
To DeCorian Moore. Just like how they drew it up, right?
Oh my God.
I mean, he leaps up one-handed, as Randy Moss would say, that's picking peanuts off the defender's helmet. But look at the acceleration.
Guys, there's a number one that plays for the Cincinnati Bengals, who's about to get paid a lot of money this offseason. That looks like Jamar Chase-like to me, guys. He even hit the gritty at the end.
The one-handed grab is sick.
Than he had in week 1. Mayava back to the air. One-on-one lane. Oh, no. Hit with one hand. Ridiculous. Jacoby Lane. Come on.
Pass interference. Defense, number 12. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is a touchdown.
We said it last week. No touchdowns for Mekhi Lemon. Here's one for Jacoby Lane, his first of the year.
Howard airing it out. Got a man. Smith has got it inside the 5. Jeremiah Smith making a name for himself in his first appearance in the scarlet and gray.
Here's by 10. 4 down and 2. Smith fires. Oh, what a catch by Evan Engram. Spectacular.
Wow. Of the spectacular catches we've seen today, this by far.
First down and 10. Dart lets it loose over the middle. Mingo is there. What a grab! One hand catch for number 1.
All in.
Green and King. And what a play going up. A.J. Green bringing it down. Classic catch. Touchdown, Georgia.
Third drive coming up for Fita going to the air. Has McMillan might have just overthrown him. He did. Let him out of bounds. They're going to call that one. Well, let's see here. Officials going to get together.
Talking about it. I mean, did he come up with this? He caught it. He caught this ball. They're saying it's a catch. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Pressure up the middle. Cook lobs it. It is caught. It's Luther Burden. Touchdown, Tigers. That ends a 5-game touchdown left streak for Burden. Tied for the longest in his career, and he comes up money in the clutch with 1:10 to play.
Coming with everybody. Wilson just going to throw a fade to Tate. One-handed stab. Touchdown!
throws near side. Is it picked off? It is. Robinson. Reverse. It's Pettis to Jones. Oh, what a catch by Daniel Jones.
Go ahead and lead him, trust him. And Daniel Jones, look at he beats Chandler coming across. He's like, oh, I'm gonna get
McBride, end zone again. Touchdown! Haydel brought it in with one hand.
But you know what? When you're Texas State, you're the underdog. You got to make plays like that to be in this ballgame.
Cutler to the end. Oh, one-handed grab by Brandon Marshall. Spectacular.
That's just wow.
Collins to the back of the end zone. Curry, touchdown.
What an unbelievable play. We talked about the athletic ability. This is as good a catch as you'll ever see. This reminds me of a Marvin Harrison catch.
Daniels down the left sideline into single coverage. A one-handed grab. Touchdown, Luke McCaffrey. Losing his helmet for the second time in 2 weeks on a touchdown.
Are you kidding me?
Winston. Wow, there's that one-handed catch. What a grab. But Evans gets whacked, so he couldn't make the one.
And looks in the corner, and it's intercepted. Cleavon Blank, the rookie out of Florida Atlantic, to get up with it.
He's 265 pounds. Now going for the end zone. What an interception. Christian Isian with his third interception in the last 3 weeks. Newton looking for Benjamin. And it's intercepted by Carr. And he's back up on his feet across the 25 to the 30. And
Sets up for a big play, doesn't it? They go fade the other way. It is caught. Touchdown. Jalen Polk. After that drop on the out pattern, he comes away with 2 big catches, and the Huskies are back on point.
Open. Jackson drops it, and Polamalu almost makes the interception. That they play on the field as if he did. I thought it hit the ground. Polamalu is still on his feet. He's able to shake free from 3 hits and still going. Now he falls on his own. We'll have to examine this and see if it's a pick.
Unbelievable. What a catch.
Wow.
He got his hand underneath there.
You just scoop it up. Just
Here's Fields with time in the end zone. Oh, what a catch! Jeremy Rucker, give me that! Fake to Barkley, immediate penetration. What a catch by Saquon Barkley, and he's caught the first down. Unbelievable grab by Barkley.
On 3rd and 8 to the end zone. It is tipped and intercepted. And now an INT in the end zone.
Did he keep his foot in bounds? Man, it looks like it was just in. You see it right inside the white paint. What an acrobatic play by Calvin Pryor. Both these safeties for Louisville, so impressive.
Gator there, Lagway throwing on the run. Wow. What a catch! One-handed grab, Vernell Brown the third.
In the backfield for the 49ers. Quick drop back by Smith, and he throws, and Braylon Edwards with a brilliant catch at the 25-yard line.
Had time and intercepted at the sign by Terrell. Avion Terrell with the interception.
Going on the field is an interception. First down, Clemson.
Reaction fake has time. Wings it on the corner route. 1-on-1. Kyle Knight. Oh,
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Grand Valley State. You've been mossed. 13-0 Lakers.
Wilson in the corner of the end zone. Cortland Sutton looking around, saying, hey, wait a second.
It is a touchdown. They maintain control.
He does a one-handed catch. He's able to get both feet down. He's using one arm to hold off the defender, one arm to catch the football.
Connor looking left side, wants Alshon down the field, jump ball, one-handed, caught, touchdown! Touchdown, Carolina. Touchdown, Alshon Jeffery.
Some medium distance. This is Randall. What a catch! One-handed and out of bounds near midfield. How about that from Reuben Randall?
One for Sutton.
Here we go again. Deep ball looking for Duff. And it is caught! Oh, what a catch by KJ Duff! He brought it in with one hand. What a play by KJ Duff.
Oh my God, I can't even believe it.
Under pressure off his back foot. Up for grabs. And caught! C.J. Daniels! A tremendous one-handed catch. I guess you could say that was on the money.
I mean, that is an unbelievable catch. Now, he does bobble it a little bit through the ground, but does the ball ever touch the ground is the question. Goes up with one hand.
And what a way to introduce yourself to the new team and fan base. C.J. Daniels played all of last year at LSU after 3 at Liberty. He had 42 catches for the Tigers, but did not have a touchdown catch.
Pass is a one-handed grab by Adams, who's showing what he can do. And that's a first down as it's good for 11. That's a big-time catch. I mean, he's had some nice releases.
This is exactly why I said you cannot test this secondary. Look at the one-handed snag by Kevin King. Watch what he does. Watch as he drifts back. He's got a safety to help him on this side of the field.
Wilkins end zone shot, and it's Harry. It is picked off by Kevin King.
Jets last week. 3rd and 8. Carr looking for it all. The rainbow. Oh, it's snared for the interception by Kenny Moore. Fantastic defensive play.
McSorley wants a bunch. Throws deep, looking for his tight end. Oh, Gesicki made the play. That'll be a BTN standout for Gesicki.
18 yards. Looking for more. Over the middle, and what a catch! Gesicki with one hand!
Mid play action. Good again. Protection throw. Oh, what a one-handed grab. J.D. Woods. J.D. Woods. Out of bounds. 38-yard line. I want Joey
to adjust the route. And there it is. And the signals weren't picked up. Did Levy keep that in his hands? There's no whistle. He's running, picking up blockers. And down at the 18-yard line. It looked like it had to hit the ground, but a couple of times he just balanced it on his head.
Looks to throw, under pressure, end zone, and it's picked off. South Neck ends the threat, and they win it in overtime.
Walensky.
Is that caught? It is! Unbelievable catch by Brian Edwards. A jaw-dropping one-hander from Brian Edwards. OBJ, eat your heart out.
Bannon throws, Beckham, a diving catch. What a catch! Odell Beckham Jr.
He is 16, and now going deep for Smith, who makes the catch inside the 20. Oh my! Are you kidding? Watch this catch. Henderson picks it up. Brown to Smith. Oh my! Wow! Jeremiah Smith, ladies and gentlemen. Are you kidding me? 17-yard touchdown for the freshman out of Florida.
Stafford pulls the trigger.
Johnson, one-handed stab. Calvin Johnson. A human highlight reel.
They don't call him Megatron for nothing.
Down the middle of the field. Intercepted. Jordan Lewis.
Wow. And with the game on the line, makes that play.
I mean, he's been just smothering these receivers all day long.
Ritter well protected. The throw. How did that get between Kyle Pitts? Oh, that in. Wow.
That is Patterson with the catch, reaching out, snagging it with one hand.
Make a catch like that, one guy does that.
It's better than to get in the painted area. Here's a pass, left side into the corner. Looks like it is caught for a touchdown. Modern day Monarchs.
Tayshaun Boutte just keeps making plays all through camp.
Play action pass again. Pump fake, deep down the near side. Treadwell wide open, grabs it with one hand, and takes it in the end zone. Touchdown. He went out with the right hand, snagged it, brought it down, cradled it, tiptoed the sidelines, and Treadwell is in.
It'll be tighter down. It's a gadget play. Drew Terrell wants to throw back to Andrew Luck. And a one-handed grab, no. Out of bounds, just barely.
After review, there is a change in the ruling on the field. The receiver caught the pass. It will be first down at the 15.5-yard line.
Eli Manning floats one to the sideline. And a one-handed catch. Did he hang on? Sterling Shepard. What a grab. It was ruled a catch. It certainly looked like one from up here.
Years. Here's the fade. Looking downfield for Smith and Jigba, who plucked it with one hand. JSN.
Back, deep middle, got it to Bowers. What a throw and catch to the 25-yard line.
So this was not a perfect.
And now at the play fake.
Another one
again, and it's Bowers again to the 10-yard line. I'm not quite sure how he tucked that one in there.
Here's Sanders, throws a deep ball. And caught at the 15. Omarion Miller, flag on the play though.
Within our system.
Second down and 10. What a catch by Riley Cooper. He breaks free. Cooper takes it down to the Arizona 6.
No crossing routes here. Inside, one-handed grab by Kenny Bell, and he's in. Sports Center top 10 on the score for Bell.
Kaiser looking for Leslie, going up the one-handed grab, and he makes the catch down to the 2-yard line. Showing his basketball skills right there, reaching up.
For Nebraska. Easy. Dumping it out to Barkley. Wow, he is so electric. Just making people miss everywhere. You know, I can't help but laugh, but it's not funny. I mean, Indiana was in good shape there. He put the brakes on, and then he accelerated.
Blitz coming. And D'Angelo holds catches away and races down the sideline with a man to beat. He got a block, and Hall will go the distance. My, oh my. But because it's behind him, you got D'Angelo Hall then who's breaking on the ball from the inside out.
And rush. Seam shot. Coleman. One-handed grab. Keon Coleman climbs the ladder.
Coming. Oh, what a catch by Evans, and he stays up for a couple extra yards. One-handed grab with Reed Blankenship all over him. 22 yards.
Man on the wides. Down the middle. Oh my goodness!
Oh
that
my
can't
word.
happen! You cannot make that catch! That is not a catch you can make!
From end zone. Brought in but out of bounds. A spectacular play by Godwin, but he couldn't get down with control of the ball before his bottom hit the sideline. Julian Love in coverage. Touchdown.
The receiver possessed the ball, got a foot down inbounds. Therefore,
Vick. Wow, what a catch! Touchdown! Riley Cooper.
Firing for the end zone and a one-handed attempt. Oh my goodness! A.J. Brown with an amazing touchdown.
teammates is hurting out.
Forward, and it was caught. What a spectacular catch by the Matrix. Oh my goodness.
Travis Hunter.
Tennessee, and he'll load up. And down inside the 30, streaking to the end zone is Brian Edwards. 75 yards. Is that caught? It is! Unbelievable catch by Brian Edwards! A jaw-dropping one-hander from Brian Edwards. OBJ, eat your heart out.
Southern California.
It's pipeline to big college programs.
Get in the painted area. Here's a pass, left side into the corner. Looks like it is caught for a touchdown. Modern Day Monarchs.
What a beautiful pass to Caden Dixon-Wilds.
This is Randall. What a catch! One-handed and out of bounds near midfield. How about that from Ruben Randall?
Backfield. Mayfield will throw it again, lofts it up to Ward.
Woo! What a catch! One hand! Whoa! Young fella!
Watch how he fights at the top. Remember I talked about how physical it would be with these corners from big.
Here's Tebow. He's been really good here in the first quarter. And that one is gathered in. Touchdown, Riley Cooper.
After further review, the ruling on the field is confirmed. Touchdown.
Davis walked off under his own power on third down. Locke looking end zone for Sutton, and the diving attempt. Did he get it? Touchdown! What a catch!
Culpepper fires the end zone, caught one-handed by Randy Moss. One-handed. He never puts a hand on the ball.
Randy Moss is amazing. This guy is amazing.
In the backfield, cricket up top, man coverage. Flags are out, bingo, touchdown White. I'm going to guess defensive pass interference.
Pass interference. Number 4, defense.
Back to win. There's a toss. Intercepted again. Howard has one. My gosh, Xavier Howard has now picked off a pass in 5 consecutive games.
Caught, what a grab! Stephon Diggs hauls it in.
Like that across the SEC, but this place is special. And I think now that you have a winner and a program where you can win national championships, it changed everything about how to recruit one.
That is a one-handed catch by Kyron Lacey. Play of the game thus far, the senior Kyron Lacey. 70-plus yards. Beautiful grab. That's some of that Marcus Spears voodoo right there.
Well, it looks like another LSU Tiger receiver from back when I played out there making one-handed catches left and right. Hey, it's like a receiver you hear. That's a big play, but really not for this crowd. They see that year in and year out.
It's a normal thing, man. Even our big fellas can catch. So.
Tom going deep down the middle, and one-handed grab. Touchdown, Ole Miss. DK Metcalf. Nasty wideouts in full effect.
here in Oxford, Mississippi.
Tunnel here. And this is Derek Anderson to Braylon Edwards. Anderson, 29 touchdown passes a year ago. He was a Pro Bowler.
Iowa. Oh, what a play! Make it 4-0 Iowa! Josh Jackson, hat trick! Trubisky dials up a deep one. Oh, tremendous Deontay Johnson, but he was along the sideline.
They're going to have to discuss it over there. There's the one-handed catch. First foot down, second foot. Woo. Did it hit the white?
Going for everything. Ellis looking for Brooks. Touchdown! Oh my!
On the sidelines for a little while after that second touchdown drive of the Argonauts. Looks over the top in a one-handed grab. The spider web was out that time for Terry Godwin the second.
And he gets it away and it's going to be picked off at the 43-yard line.
A catch.
Micah Hyde.
Now watch this back into this thing. One hand.
Book. Coverage on the end. What a grab! Birkin still on his feet. Happy New Year, Irish!
Second-round draft pick rookie Charles Tillman makes. Wow! He takes it away from Moss to save the game.
You have to take another look. Randy has the ball. He literally snatches it away with his left hand, one-handed. That's as good a play as I've seen from a defensive back.
You know, so here's...
Quick pass. Broken up and intercepted. Jordan Sewell, the intended receiver. Jalen McClain got the pick.
4th down and 10. Walker hit as he gets rid of it, and DJ Moore was out of bounds, but a spectacular effort.
They want to go deep. Far sideline. Bateman's out there. One-handed grab. Touchdown! Rashad Bateman with the left hand scooped it in. Waist high.
Johnson toward the end zone. The pass is caught. An incredible catch by McCardell. Unbelievable grab by Keenan McCardell.
Against the roll. He is looking. He is floating it for Garrity, who leaps. Touchdown!
Great catch, Greg Garrity. About 9.5 yards deep in the end zone. He got both feet down. Here he comes off the corner.
Pass is caught! Are you kidding? What an interception! Curtis Drummond already the game of his life. Packers get pressure. McMahon to Byers. It is caught for a touchdown. Cecil has it, pops it up in the air right to Byers.
Breeze going deep downfield. Mike Pritchard, did he make the catch? Unbelievable. It looks like they're going to call him down at the 32, though. What a catch by Pritchard.
Well, let's see. He's working up against Darrell Lewis, number 29. Pritchard just taking it the go route down the sidelines.
Contact by Lewis.
When the Jets' first string leaves the game, any hope of a win leaves with them. The second string is uneven, and even the coaches are uncertain.
Who's number 3? Is that a wideout? Yeah, wideout. Just making sure we didn't have a option quarterback in there.
Where the eye back behind Sorgi, drops back to throw, lobs one down the left sideline, and it is caught by with a one hand by Victor Cruz, and he'll go the distance.
Great coverage. It's a hell of a play by that kid. Especially, I got an idea. Let's stay on top of 3. Number 3. Hey, good game, Coach. Hey, I don't know who number 3 is, but holy I'm telling you.
Yates with time throws, and it is caught by Nix.
Held on to the ball behind him. And good for a first down.
Fade route. Pickens. Oh my goodness, what a catch, but out of bounds. Wow. That was going to go at the top of the highlight reel had he stayed in.
Another fake. Cousins going for it all. Deep far sideline. What a catch! No! Couldn't bring it in.
Catch. Pulling it in. He's hitting inbounds and hitting the pylon. I take a hard look at this if I'm Washington.
That's a touchdown.
Cousins airs it out. Jump ball. Oh, what a play by McCain! Intercepted.
Man throwing corner end zone. Oh, pulled in beautifully by Dallas Clark for the touchdown.
Fantastic. Joe Perry, with a ballet leap and a brilliant one-finger catch, snagged the ball for the second San Francisco score.
Goal blitz coming. Gino gets rid of it. Incomplete. Oh, wait a minute. Bowers caught it. You got to be kidding me. It looked like Gino was throwing that one to the turf, and Bowers with one arm brings it in.
From Michigan Stadium, Rudock going deep, and it is caught along the far sideline by Amara Darbo. One of the few completions down the field this season.
Justin Fields steps into his throw, end zone. Oh my goodness, is that an interception? Brandon Joseph with his 6th interception of the season leads the nation now, and you will never see a better pick than that.
45-yard line. Bortles. What a catch! What a grab by Keelan Cole inside the 20, and a first down for Jacksonville.
Daniel jumps back to pass.
Stafford floats it. Nakua's the target. Oh! Puka Nakua! Snap it with 25. Throwing to the end zone. Touchdown! Alec Holler with an incredible one-handed grab. Clock near 1. Corner of the end zone. Lamb. One-handed try. He got it. Touchdown, Lamb. What a catch.
And Lamb, with one arm, makes it look routine.
White going deep down the middle.
Cats come with some late heat. Deep ball. A bit overthrown, but caught with one hand. A sensational grab. Johnson with the left hand on the first throw from Oladokin.
And you saw Tyrell Gilbert there in coverage. The guy playing.
Cousins off his back foot. Rudolph is down there. Did he get it? Yes! What a catch!
Jalil Scott, who made the highlight reel play for New Mexico State.
It was a game Aggie squad that showed up, and Jalil Scott
with lots of time. Over the middle and a one-handed grab by Marvin Jones Jr. What a catch down at the 7-yard line.
McBride, end zone again. Touchdown! Haydel brought it in with one hand.
Analyst Bill Lamagna on that. Neuer off a screen.
No, he did
Popped
not.
up in the air and taken away.
Oh, there he is. That's the true freshman, Alfred Collins.
3rd and 23. Fitzgerald. Did he catch the? Oh, what a grab! He caught that ball, as you saw, at the 21-yard line.
It's a 3-man rush. They still got near Clifford, who fires down to Dodson, who tries to make a circus catch, and he does at the 20-yard line. Wow! Complete a pass against Wade, and Dodson was up to that moment. They try to get it to him. One-handed grab, and he walks in. Back-to-back highlight plays from Dodson.
Fighting for time. Wow, what a catch! Tyler Johnson! Touchdown!
End zone. That would have been a wild grab for Johnson, but he was out of bounds. Oh no! They say touchdown! Unreal!
Darnold throws, and the catch is made for a Jets first down.
Not just a catch. What a catch. What?
Herndon.
Here comes a blitz. Eichel's going to go long. Got a man out there, almost making the catch. He did make the catch. At the 30 is Woolfolk. He one-handed.
Almost, yes he is. He's picked off. What a catch by Ely, who's still on his feet. And look at Ely all the way out to the 39. He bobbled it, clutched it again. And
Grayson Lambert finds Caden Severin. How does he come up with that? Touchdown, Severin. Watch again. The one-hand grab.
here's a first down play. And trying to take advantage of it. What a catch! Oh, he catches it, spears it with one hand, and Derby finds the end zone.
Receiver set at the bottom of your screen, and they go to that fade. There it is. Dotson, touchdown. Well judged by Brady Quinn.
From the 3, Plummer fires. Caught for the touchdown by Steven Alexander. One-handed grab.
And a heck of a catch by Steven Alexander.
Do they go to him? They take a look. Corey Davis. Oh, what a catch! A one-handed catch with a ridiculous catch. Absolutely spectacular.
It's a 1st and 10, taking a shot downfield. Looking deep. What a catch there by Dakari Allen. One-handed grab inside the 15-yard line. Oh, that's special.
Now, he initially got a step.
Williams back in. Brown was a wide receiver. Great one-handed catch by Chambers in front of Rondé Barber at the 46. A 13-yard pickup on 2nd and 15.
Play fake to Dyer. They throw it off. Lutzenkirchen. Did he get in? Yeah, touchdown. Philip Lutzenkirchen. Did he catch that with one hand?
Going for Priest. Oh, did he catch it? He did. Touchdown.
McNabb going to Curtis. And Curtis makes the catch off the hands of Cedric Griffin.
Highsmith was late getting lined up. Ebron's open. What a grab by Ebron. And spectacular.
Perry into the end zone. Caught! Miraculously, Langham brought it down in traffic. Touchdown, Miami.
Gave the Rams a lift by snaring a Gabriel pass with one hand.
Snapping with 25. Throwing to the end zone. Touchdown! Alec Holler with an incredible one-handed grab.
Brissett going to throw to the end zone, back of the end zone, and out of bounds. I thought he was going to hit Nelson in the flat.
That becomes every young player's selfish. If you have veteran players.
Oh, my goodness.
Hello.
Wow.
Oh, what a catch! What a catch! Lamar laid it up for Hopkins. The veteran still got it. DeAndre Hopkins touchdown.
Oh, wow. I'll say this. I have had a handshake with that hand right there. It is no surprise that ball stuck. And if
Richardson off the back foot, throws, dangerous ball, and that's hauled in.
Some of these young men now, all the passing and throwing that they do, just phenomenal. He's from Cincinnati. Somebody get that young man some Skyline chili.
Over to the outside and trying to make a one-handed catch, and making it is Des Bryant. So has time, fires. Oh, what a snag! Claypool brings it in at the 3.
The defender blocked.
3-man rush. He's going for Dobson. Dobson, the big strong receiver. Yes! Wow!
Montez going to the end zone for Bobo. And he caught it out of bounds. Second time, Bryce Bobo, this time running down against...
Brown was a wide receiver. Great one-handed catch by Chambers in front of Rondé Barber.
Play action. Garbers, the deep ball, looking for Mo Ways, and it was well off target. Did he catch it? What an interception by Paulson Adebo.